Welcome to Maulia Cognition again. We are looking into these so-called Sufi Shaykhs of 21st century who open AI Shaykh or artificial intelligence Shaykh, and they themselves claim that AI is from demon and anything to do with the technology come from jinns or demons. Let's look at what they say.
Ability to call you. And say, this is crazy. What you talking about, you bearded people? But I said, this can do it, you believe. But what God created can't do it. So then people became idol worshippers. These are the idols of modern time. These are the products that people worship. That this device from the jinn world, this device from their world is the intention of coming into our world. That we want to give you from our powers, we want to give you from our abilities. That as you stare and you look at it, the energy emanating from it has already grabbed your face. Because we don't...
So the Shaykh says that the energy is grabbed by technology, means jinns grab your energy, your existence, your inner reality through the technology, through the mobile phone. And then the same Shaykh is inventing from the Naqshabandi Hassani way, from the cult group of Shaykh Hisham Kabbani, this Nurjan Mir Ahmadi. He is inventing AI Shaykh. He has invented already. So this is how the Muslim Imams and Shaykhs, they worship the demons in the name of worshipping the God of Israel, God of Abraham, Ismail, Ishaq and Jacob. This is very shameful.
We want your belief and we want to take away your belief in Allah Azawajal.
So through this technology, including this phone, the Satan, the demons want to take away your real belief, the true belief. So the devils or demons, if the Shaykh's words are true, that the demons and jinns are part of this artificial intelligence, quantum computing and other kind of computing technology and electrical technology, electricity in general, then the monster already came out from their own Sufi group, although they claim to be the defenders of truth, that they invented the AI Shaykh, the artificial intelligence Shaykh. Who is the artificial intelligence Shaykh? According to his own words, it is a demon. Demon means the devil. The minion devils devil is called demons. Demons are completely absorbed in serving servanthood to devil or Satan.
And that's exactly what's happened now. People have lost their humanity.
Yeah, you have lost even your humanity. You brought an artificial intelligence Shaykh, and that's what happened to you now. You have been preaching 20 years of your work, 25 years of your work is in vain. Is in waste. You are all these taweez, amulet, charms and all kind of spiritual meditation, Sufi meditation, spiritual relics and other kind of calligraphy, spiritual protection. All this crap has gone waste, that you yourself has come into the demonic world along with Lokman Effendi and his pimps and prostitutes. What's happening? This is the son of Islam rising from the west, from America. Lokman is raising his demonic females as honey trap prostitutes, bringing black magic from America. This guy is bringing artificial intelligence as his Shaykh. The Grand Shaykh of the Naqshabandi order now is a E-Shaykh or artificial. They started with E-Shaykh, eShaykh.com, and now it is AI Shaykh, artificial intelligence. So this is what they call defenders of truth and the rising of the son of Islam from the west.
Their understanding of communication, nobody even has the ability to communicate anymore. 5 people sit down on a table, 5 people take out a phone.
Nobody knows how to communicate anymore. That's why you have invented the AI Shaykh to communicate with every one of your followers.
And they're not even looking at the human interaction. And that's what the shaitan.
Yeah, you are not even looking at the human interaction. You want an AI sheikh. That's what Satan wants. That's what you are doing for Satan.
Don't look at each other. Look at me. Just look at me.
Yeah, that's what you are asking people. Look at AI sheikh. Don't look at each other.
What do you want? I'll send it to you. What do you want?
Yes, AI sheikh is sending people all Islamic guidance. But nobody, no Muslim want to meet another Muslim and basically have a chat or a conversation and going to the real sheikhs and mashaykhs and scholars. Instead, you are sending them to AI sheikh.
I'll bring it to you. Now with this company, unless they're not going to pay an advertising fee, but play a game, we'll make an avatar of you.
So now then the guy is bringing in the Muhammadan way, Sufi reality is bringing www.sheikh.artificial AI. The guy has invented AI sheikh, the same demons, the jinns that he is refuting a couple of years back. Now he is bringing demons as the sheikhs, the online artificial intelligence, quantum computing, hybrid sheikh, AI sheikh. You see the AI sheikh is sitting there. This is what he has brought into the Sufi world, the so-called defenders of truth. A group of Kabbanist Sufis, means followers of Hisham Kabbani. They started with eSheikh.com and then eSheikh has become AI Sheikh. Then Lokman Effendi comes from America, from the same continent, the so-called son of Islam that according to him, he rise from the West. And he thinks that he is the son of Islam, that is rising from the West and giving light. So he is now, since then, he has been under this delusion. He has been scheduling lots of international travel, going around the world and deceiving and fooling people. And he came to Luton Central Mosque in Luton, Bedfordshire, England. This is one of the videos there in Luton, Bedfordshire, England. So he came to Luton Central Mosque a couple of times, and after that they kicked him out. So this is how they are deceiving people. So he is thinking that he is the son of Islam rising from the West. And he is thinking that now he has that notion in his mind that he has to go around and spread the light. So eventually he got bounced by the Luton Imams. This was the statement made by Luton Central Mosque against Lokman Effendi. You can see here. An individual by the name of Lokman Effendi visited Luton Central Mosque. Followers of Osmani Tariq had gatherings in our masjid. This was before the Imams and management became aware of any issues with the above mentioned individual. So then they rejected him, they humiliated him. So we can see that before the real Mahdi and real Messiah comes, there are fake Mahdis and fake Messiahs, they are coming. And God is always exposing them, humiliating them. Disgrace, God is bringing disgrace and shame upon them, showing them they are liars. But they are sheep, the lost sheep, the ignorant sheep. They have a diploma or degree from secular institutions. They went to America, Europe and England. They worked there as doctors, barristers, solicitors, other medical and engineering professionals. And they think that gives them credibility in religion and just because they wear a green dress, green turban and some kind of classical Islamic outfit, that makes them automatically a high saint, an inheritor of the Prophet and so on. So they just fool these youngsters with this professional background and university background in Western countries, or they are born in Western countries. They think it's like building a club or a cult. Even the Bible, the New Testament is speaking about them, the cowardly, because they came to threaten me, myself, Jouhar Ali, Naqshabandi, Hassani. They came to Luton, England, to come and threaten me, to show their arrogance and pride in front of me while I was in the mosque. There's another foolishness there, cowboys in England, they did. Lokman actively used black magic and some honey trap females against me, which I was able to catch them and expose them before they have any hold on me. So when the falsehood came, وَقُلْ جَاءَ الْحَقُّ وَزَهَقَ الْبَاطِلُ, Quran chapter 17 verse 81. When the truth comes, the falsehood vanish. When Christ comes, Antichrist will melt like salt melt in the water. So these honey trap females called Agnes Cloud Pear or Rubina Khan, all these fake profile, they came towards me trying to honey trap me. At the same time, these idiots are using black magic on me, and I'm struggling with the black magic anomalies, disturbances in my personal life, spiritual and psychological, even physical experience. I had to go to a dentist every month, every week, every other week. So these things were really troubling me. But after the intercession prayer with Christ and Holy Mary, it's been over 1.5 years I haven't gone to a dentist. My leg had a painful wart infection. It has completely healed, and the new flesh and skin has replaced the old infected skin. I tried all wartener or wart remover. For hundreds of pounds I spent. I was affected from swimming pool. So I spent hundreds of pounds buying wart remover, but there was no help with that. And even taking high dose of zinc for more immunity and zinc and vitamin C and vitamin D. But it was of no use. But the intercession with Christ and Holy Mary, that really saved me from a terrible demonic attack unleashed by Lokman Effendi's cult, all these members in that group who are trying to suppress and destroy me physically, spiritually and psychologically. So this is a truth, and by the grace of Christ and Holy Mary, to be honest, I don't have double face. I don't sit and talk secretly. I wish to speak my personal experience and testimonies. I don't have to be bothered about people who want to harm me, what they think or what they're going to say, just because they are okay if I go and call Muhyiddin Sheikh, Gausul Azam, or if I call the martyrs in Badr, they say, or if they keep the picture of Sultan Fatih Muhammad, couple of new sheikhs from their tariqa or order, if I pray in front of that picture or stand and do prayers to God in front of that picture, is fine. But as soon as I mention Christ and Holy Mary, everybody go crazy, because they are not really following Christ and Holy Mary. Although the Quran says in chapter 3 verse 30 to 33, Allah has chosen the family of Adam, Allah has chosen Adam, Noah and family of Ibrahim, a family of Imran above all the worlds. They don't follow, they can't follow because they are demonic. People who are demonic can never follow Christ and Holy Mary. People who have some allegiance and some kind of people who drink from the cup of demon cannot drink from the cup of the Lord and His Messiah, Lord Jesus Christ. This is very important point. That's why the Muslims are struggling with me. So many of these cult shaitans, devils, they are struggling because they know that they drink from the cup of the demons, from the evil spirits, false spirits. But they know that I love Christ, Holy Mary and the disciples and of the ministry of Christ. So they are unable to come forward. They are unable to accommodate me. They are unable to be friends with me or become my helpers and supporters because the devil is controlling them. Because they are serving demons. They are worshipping or seeking assistance from the demonic world. That's the only reason. There is no other explanation. So this is a long experience as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Lord Almighty, the God of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob, coming in my dream and saying, Ali, I am the only truth. Why are you going after other things? So God has made all of them falsehood, exposed them as people of falsehood. This vision was in 2004 when I heard just enrolled for the hospitality management course in the hills at the top of the mountains of Western Ghats in South India. Blue Mountains, that in Wayanad district at the border of Calicut, Wayanad, up the hills on the hairpin section of National Highway 212 was the Oriental School of Hotel Management. So it was the first year, the night when we were students, and the hostel was at the top of the college, and the mountains are roughly 700 meters above sea level. So it was, the vision was that time. Then I saw Christ, then I saw Moses, and lots of other prophets and holy saints. So these people, they can't stand that, so they use all kind of vile actions. I have scholars and imams, even some priests, they are blocking me in WhatsApp. Why is that? Because either they don't know me. If they know me, why are they blocking? Okay, they didn't like that Christ helped me or Holy Mary helped me, or I sought their intercession. But if they knew that if I go to their sheikhs or scholars, their living or dead sheikhs or scholars, asking for their intercession, then they'll say, oh brother, you are following our sheikh, our grand sheikh, our great grand sheikh. So you're calling upon Ya Ali Madad, Ya Hussein Madad. Oh, we love you, brother, you are Muslim, brother. So if Jesus and Holy Mary are Muslim, then why are you being so hostile when I say Holy Mary and Christ? The intercession of Holy Mary and Christ healed me and delivered me from the big evil that is sent by the evil Islamic cult leaders like Lokman Effendi. So those who practice magic arts, the idolaters and all lies, they will be consigned to the fiery lake of burning sulfur. Is the second death. So basically those who engage in black magic, witchcraft, sorcery, they will suffer a great death after death. The death doesn't mean the physical death. It is the torture of the soul, just like you are in a sleep and you are suffering from severe nightmare. Same like the soul will be taken into fiery, sulfurous kind of, sulfur burning is a serious, painful thing. So the soul will go through such torture. That's what Revelation chapter 21 verse 8 is mentioning. Only the cowardly, the envious will go to a black magician or a witchcraft kind of witches, those who do witchcraft, or sorcerer who practice sorcery, which is magic arts. And this all idolatry. So the words is extremely truthful in this Revelation chapter 18. Revelation chapter 21 verse 8. Even the Hadith is confirming such evil people will be killed. Sorcerers or black magicians or those who do black magic. They know that whoever devote himself to the black magic or sorcery will have no share in the next world. Means they are cursed, their descendants are cursed if they have any children. There is God's curse upon them. So if anybody did black magic against me or against any other person, any other humans, or even any other creatures, if you do black magic or witchcraft against anyone, you have no share in the hereafter. You might think that you won, you gained something, you have achieved some kind of things by oppressing or destroying a person's mind, body and soul, means psychological, spiritual and physical well-being. If you attack or disrupt a person's psychological, physical and spiritual well-being, you might be enjoying some time with whatever comes as a result of, or whatever you are gaining from, because if they were looking to suppress me so that Lokman can come to England and take over Sheikh Abdul Karim's mission, so I don't have anything to do with your mission. First of all, for me, the holy prophets, Christ, Holy Mary, the real saints mentioned in the holy scriptures are my mission. I don't have your crap sectarian missions. I'm not sorry to say these things. I mean, we don't have any man-made missions. We have only one mission. وَمَا خَلَقَتَ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Almighty Lord says, I have not created anyone in creation, especially mankind and jinn, except that they worship me. We are created to worship God. And if we have some different mission, that means it is coming from humans, human tradition. Christ in Colossians 2:8, St. Paul is rejecting this. Mark 7 verse 7 to 9, Christ is rejecting it. Matthew chapter 14 or 15 verse 9 is Christ is saying their teachings are human rules. So we don't have a human mission, we have God-given mission. That's a very important point. So their mission is what? Their mission is the self-glorification, the glorification of their own ego. Each sect has want to glorify itself, its own egoistic agendas. We don't have anything of that. We are looking to see God is glorified in our heart, that I might decrease and God must increase. Just like John Baptist said, I shall decrease and Messiah shall increase. Christ shall increase and I shall decrease. That's the real asceticism, self-denial. This is what our mission. A Sufis think they have some other mission, worldly mission, while Sufism is detachment from this world. And a hadith in 40 hadith Nawawi is saying two things if I do, whether the people will love me and Allah will love me. The Prophet said, renounce the world, Allah will love you. Renounce what the people possess in their hands, then people will love you. So that's how myself has always been through the 40 hadith Nawawi. I have always been conscious and spiritually inclined to, when I was drawn to the Sufi orders or Sufi groups, that I have been looking those principles and truthfulness is in place. So Lokman have this, Effendi has always this ego clash that he must increase and everybody else should decrease. But Christ says you should not be called yourself instructors, you are brothers, you all are brothers. You have only one instructor, the Messiah. This is what Sheikh Abdul Karim said to me. I am your Sheikh, don't listen to anyone else. Don't follow anyone else. Maybe they have given, Sheikh Abdul Karim haven't even informed me or commanded me to follow Lokman Effendi. But I gave him some support and allegiance because of my respect and love for him and for Sheikh Abdul Karim. Due to Sheikh Abdul Karim, my respect and love for him. But he has been, behind my back, he has been a poisonous snake. That's why I left him. I had to leave him ultimately. I exposed him. After this honey trap was coming out and all this truth was unveiling about the black magic, witchcraft. So this is very important. And they followed what devils had recited. So they were following the teachings of the devil. So many of his followers are coming from Pakistan region, Khorasan, Pakistan region. And they are Yahudis. Of course, although they become Muslim, all these Israelite tribes, they still have, even their own prophet is calling them stiff-necked in the Bible. Moses, peace be upon him, chapter 32 verse 9 says, I have seen these people, the Lord said to Moses, and they are a stiff-necked people, So this is the people he went to, bring into the Osmanli Naqshabandi group. And with them comes the devils. The Lord's anger burned against Israel and made them wander in the wilderness for 40 years, until the whole generation of those who had done evil in his sight was gone. All of them will pass away. All of them will go before the Mahdi and Christ come. Or Mahdi and Christ, they will overthrow them because of their worship of demons. All of these people in that Indian subcontinent, Pakistan, North India, Bangladesh, even South India, all those people with Jewish and other background, they perform black magic or they sorcery, witchcraft. Although they are Muslim, they call themselves Muslim. Every Muslim family, ask any Muslim family, everybody will have to narrate, will have a story to tell about an uncle or an auntie or a cousin or a father-in-law or mother-in-law or sister-in-law or a niece or nephew did black magic or witchcraft, or a friend done black magic, and that's the people he invited. The snakes were entering Osmali Dargah. I said to him that I saw the snakes are entering in your place. Is everything okay? He said everything is fine, but that's not the truth. None of from the evil generation shall see the good land I swore to give your ancestors. Even Christ is saying in his generation as well after Moses, a wicked and adulterous generation asks for a sign, but none will be given it except the sign of Prophet Jonah. So even today, after 2000 years after Christ, this is what they did. A wicked generation who does the black magic, witchcraft, sorcery, worshipping the calf, and an adulterous generation of this time, they came as pimps and prostitutes, honey trap. They came up as honey trap, trying to honey trap me. It's the same thing. A wicked and adulterous generation that has what the Sufi groups, Osmali, Naqshabandi and others have become. And not particularly to mention about, already mentioned about these AI Sheikh, artificial intelligence. And the fitna that came against Sheikh Abdul Karim from Isham Gabbani in 1995 to 2010. And then there is happening like Arunia, Adnan Akhtar, all this drama. Still the same thing, wicked and adulterous generation is all over consumed the so-called defenders of truth. So they have no share in the hereafter. They have been cursed. Even according to Hadith, these Banu Israel, the children of Israel, were cursed by the tongue of David and Jesus Christ according to Quran. Quran says in chapter 578, cursed were those who disobeyed among the children of Israel by the tongue of David and of Jesus the son of Mary. That was because they disobeyed and habitually, or they used it to accustomed to transgressions. So they are living there. They are descendants in Indian subcontinent, Pakistan, Afghanistan, all this area. They are coming from there. And this Lokman Effendi and all his people, they are connected to each other. They have consumed through the flesh, like how serpent entered in the Garden of Eden and consuming through the woman, and then Adam also being afflicted by that. There is the video of Israelite origin of the Pathan and the Pashtun. So these are Lokman's team basically in England and elsewhere, because this is coming from the work of demons. You can search in YouTube all these videos. These are the mixed Yahudi blood. I am not being anti-Semitic or I am not being a racist. I am just giving you the scriptures. I am quoting the Bible and the historical evidence. You can search the sign of Jonah, Matthew 12:39, Matthew 16 verse 4, Luke 11 verse 29. And we already explained this thing here. A wicked and adulterous generation and an evil generation, stiff-necked. Is what is saying there. So the sorcerers, the stiff-necked magicians. So the Naqshabandi Haqqani group have these Egyptians, the Yahudi tribes or Israelite tribes who converted to Islam in Pakistan, in North India, all these regions, Pathans and Pashtuns. So that evil is still there. That's what I said to Lokman. You people haven't changed. You claim to love me, you claim to be my supporters, and you're trying to claim that you are helping me and supporting me, and you are supporting my work, but behind my back you are conspiring and trying to harm me with the demons, devils, using the devils against me. And you are using pimps, your own pimps and prostitutes in your orders, Sufi groups. That's what you are saying. That's what you have been exposed. And Christ is exposing you all over. And you might be even trying to look to murder me, because that's what you do. So you are the children of devil. I had a page that time. I said sons and daughters of devil in the Naqshabandi Haqqani group. The evidences are there in the Quran, in the Torah, in the Gospel, in the Hadiths. There are evidences against so-called Naqshabandi Haqqani Osmali group that been hijacked by these demon worshippers who disguised as Muslims and come from the so-called Islamic countries. So there is curse and disaster on you from David, from Jesus, from the Lord of heavens. This is a very shameful thing. You are going to face severe torment. My wrath is unleashed. My wrath is not my own wrath. It is coming from the Lord of heavens. I gave you over a year or more than a year, 2 years or more. I give you to come and apologize, to repent, but you not. You are such proud and arrogant and stupid generation. You will taste the wrath of the Lord of heavens. And this has been decreed on you, all those Islamic cults and groups. Lord of heavens will not spare you because you have wounded my heart and you have wounded my soul and body with your witchcraft, black magic and honey trap. And all vile Islamic groups, if the Sufis are in this worst condition, what will be the condition of those who are religious cult and sect that are not even Sufis, that make less zikr, less prayers on the Prophet? It will be much worse on them. All this devilish drama, all this evil drama will definitely come to end. And the Lord will overthrow you, overthrow all your cult, sect and Sundays and mosque. Everything will be completely obliterated from this world. This is in the Hadith. Allah will destroy every religion except Islam. Islam means servanthood to the Lord of heavens. Not servanthood to false tariqa groups or sect. So if your mosque or your center is serving falsehood, worshipping your ego, the ego of Lokman, and devils and demons, pimps and prostitutes, honey trap prostitute, then it will be overthrown, no doubt about that, because you are not keeping the house of worship pure place. You are not willing to keep yourself. You are showing your ego, your arrogance. So they have a problem if I respectfully keep an icon of Holy Mary or Christ. They will say, oh, his shirk is haram. But this is the icon of Sultan Fatih Muhammad, the Ottoman Sultan. It is halal. And the Ottoman Hilya or the crescent, it is an icon of reverence in the Osmanli order. So we must understand what everyone is standing for. The Shias worship or revere the icons of Imam Ali, Imam Hassan, Imam Hussein. That has more legitimacy in the Quran and the Hadith. For the icons of Shia and the icons of Christians have more legitimacy in the Quran and Hadith, rather than latter days Islamic scholars or leaders. So here you see the founder of AI Sheikh, Muhammadan way of Sufi reality. Pathetic. So the sorcerers, they have no, black magicians, they have no place in the hereafter, in the divine kingdom, the kingdom of God. So it is very certain that many of those North Indians, Pakistanis, South Indians, any and everyone who engage in magic arts, which is idolatry, witchcraft, black magic, sorcery or sihr, people who engage in these, they will definitely be perished. They will perish. They'll be perished. They'll be destroyed by the coming of Christ. There is no doubt about that. That day the people will realize who is God, who is standing for God, who is standing for the Shaitan, who is in the camp of Christ and who is in the camp of Antichrist. People will realize that. Assalamun alal mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.